you feel as if you're having a real cigarette.
I don't want to ever go back to smoking.
You have to stop smoking tobacco.
I had to do something.
Every time I use Sky Cig, that's one cigarette that I'm not having, and that's one portion of toxins and one portion of smoke that I'm not putting into my body.
After smoking a few days, it just became natural to smoke it.
It just became normal, didn't it?
Yeah.
Great for when you're in the pub, great for when you're at work, and found them absolutely marvellous.
Oh, I've tried everything. I've tried patches, Nicorette gum, Nicorette inhalers.
I'm not a fan of the gum. I think that kind of has that makes you look like you're having a panic attack while you're chewing it.
I've been hypnotised, I've had acupuncture, I've tried the patches, I've tried nearly everything that's going.
And they're brilliant for a short term.
Yeah, tried a few nicotine alternatives and not a fan of any of them.
And nothing has worked.
He was all like sort of 20-25 a day, and I was sort of like 5 a day. My addiction wasn't as bad as his.
Oh, no.
And so obviously when he got them, I thought, I'll just have a try. So we were sort of, and I thought, that's quite nice. And so since I've been smoking these, I haven't smoked a cigarette either.
So I tried the Sky cigarette, and thankfully I've reduced my smoking now from 5 to 10 a day. But my aim, obviously, is to quit smoking altogether.
I cut down, and now I'm only using e-cigarettes.
I had my first cigarette at the age of 13. By the time I was 16, I was smoking fairly regularly, and in no time at all I was smoking every day. I've tried giving up numerous times. I've given up for 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, but I always end up going back. My overall feeling of well-being's improved since using the product, and more importantly, since not smoking tobacco as a result of using the product.
I started, as everybody does, 1 or 2 a day. Unfortunately, over the years, it went up to about 40 a day. I was in the pub one evening, somebody introduced me to the Sky cigarette. I started taking it. I thought it was wonderful, even from the word go. It's just, instead of smoking at work now and going out into the cold, I just have the Sky cigarette. It's just wonderful.
I've got a general feeling of well-being in the sense that I'm not as chesty in the morning. I'm not getting lethargic, which smoking can make you feel lethargic, but for me it's the psychological benefits.
It's definitely the thing for me from now on. I've got rid of a lot of the problems that I had. Coughing of a morning.
Wheezing. Constant wheezing.
Coughing and wheezing, yeah.
There's nothing good for your health about smoking tobacco. So anything that is anything that stops you smoking tobacco is going to inevitably be good for your health.
My mum died in bed from emphysema. I'd been caring for her for the last 2 years, and it was the kick up the butt, I suppose, for me to give up smoking, because I never want to put one of my children in that position.
Both our grandsons have both got chest problems anyway. And like the eldest one's got asthma, and the baby keeps getting like bronchiolitis, and they're both sort of very chesty, and it's better really.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And it saves a lot of money, which is a good thing.
It definitely helps your health. My chest runs a lot better.
I notice that I'm not having a cigarette, and that makes me feel good.